When I go get it, but here what happened? Everybody start laugh. Because my colleagues and my manager knew that I'm new to the culture, and what I might call something, it might be called something different. So they found it quite funny, and they said, "Oh no, Suzette, no, you can't say that." Now, at this time, the bloke, the man, him face straight like a arrow, you know. And him hear them wide open, you know. Man. Now, when I looked at the bloke, the man, I realized that I said something wrong. In their eyes, I said something wrong. To me, I talk about the extra skin. To them, it's another word for the vagina. Hey, people, we're not gonna lie. Listen, if I should tell you the stories of me saying things and it's meaning something totally different in the UK, remember me tell you, I swear. Honestly, that day, it's like me say, because everybody laugh on a, no, Suzette, I say, what? What is it? What is it? That's all with the pun. What's it? What is it? And they said, no, it's another name that they call the female private parts. And I said, oh, really? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because the bloke maybe found it offensive, or, you know, and they had to explain to him. So you understand where I come from? You get me? All right? Some of my touch pan food. This is one next thing. Now I found it very, 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 very overwhelming. Because here in the West Country, you know, there's not my culture. The Jamaican culture is not here. So things like how they prepare things, you know, things like what I would need, you know, for as a Jamaican, because you know me used to be Jamaican cooking and me used to be Jamaican food, and trust me. So I realized that my husband and I, we have to travel like 3 hours. No joke. We have to travel 3 hours to London, or 1 hour and a couple of minutes go Bristol if we want with native food. And that me I talk about like yam. Let me tell you why. Because you have potato here. And trust me, them call potato. We call for them potato Irish. And then we call the sweet potato. Yeah, I think they call the sweet one sweet potato too. But for them sweet potato, it have a different color and a different texture. You know, I find that when I prepare the sweet potato here, that I get from here, it's quite soft. It not have that little firmness like our Jamaican. You don't know Jamaican things them ever authentic and firm and strong. No joke. Hey, big up Jamaica, you know. Yeah. So yam. If I want yam, the nearest point that I can go get yam is half an hour away if I go to a place called Taunton. You know, at an Indian store, I can get yam, but the yam they look like white yam. No, I forgot to ask my mother way, cause yeah, it look like white yam. And if I'm remembering correctly, I can travel 20 minutes as well to go to the market to get yam. But banana, I'm not gonna get green banana. I'm gonna get green banana nowhere in a West Country. No, I don't get green banana. In the Indian store, I can get green banana in Taunton, which is half an hour away. But down here, them don't eat green banana. Actually, for them, banana have to turn to ripe before them eat it, and it's eaten as a fruit. So where we would have wait upon green banana for ripe, and we eat it as ripe banana, we eat it as a fruit, they eat it turn, because they said that when it's turned, it has less sugar. in it. So they'll eat it turn to ripe. That's how they eat their fruit. But them never, no green banana eat down here so. In a sell down here so. If you go into the supermarket, you see the banana, them look green. But if you touch it, it's actually turned. Can't cook that. So 3 hours we have to drive if we want things like the real pumpkin. Them have something down here will look like pumpkin, but it's actually squash. And the only time I say pumpkin come out upon Halloween. And them pumpkin, they look totally different. And I don't think them eat it. Maybe them use it make soup. And the squash can use make soup, but it's a different taste. It not taste like our real pumpkin soup. Which never travel go to London. Forget that. So it's kind of difficult at times, you know. We get a couple of things here, but it's like you have to use it as alternatives. You get to me and say you now get the real Jamaican things them done here. So you want to get the real proper thing them 3 hours for drive go to London for go get that, or 1 hour add for go to Bristol. So it's quite, it can be frustrating. All right, so them have a thing called cottage pie. Now, what's cottage pie? Cottage pie is just simple mince and mashed potato. But how it's done, them cook up the mince and then mash the potato, put the mince in a one bowl or a container, and then put the potato over it, put it in the oven and bake it. It comes out and it looks so lovely. But it's just actually mince and potato, but it's called cottage pie. The same thing for the fish pie, fish and potato, mash. You know, kidney pie, the same thing. Kidney and potato. Look here, when me there work and tell them people, I say, when me carry like, when me carry go to work and them, if me carry fish go to work, me normally carry, because me and my husband always war over bone. So, me normally take the head of the fish, because I love my bone, you know, me around from, me love my bone, I can't help it, you know, hey, my chicken backbone and my any bone, just give it to me, man. Okay, a fish go to work one day, and can I tell you when time I start eat the fish and everybody up and ew, but so what? Only to realize that they don't eat fish head. They don't. And them not eat bone. If them a cook chicken, everything debone. Them not eat bone. Well, as me say, me a talk about down here so in the country. Them not eat bone. Me, I couldn't care less. I chew up my bone and I put it in my gravy and I take it and I chew it up again. So what we call curry chicken, they call it chicken curry. We have a traditional meal in a Jamaica, and I don't know that already. With rice and peas on a Sunday. I don't think it all that traditional anymore, because even before me left Jamaica, when Sunday come, sometimes I feel for food, but just cook food. You know, me not too much in the, me not really stressed on the rice and peas, you know. But our traditional food are rice and peas and chicken, right? Or rice and peas and any meat with our vegetable, you know, and with juice. That's the basic. Anything added to it, it's by choice, right? Here, the culture is traditional Sunday dinner is called a Sunday roast. It's called a Sunday roast. Now, a Sunday roast is actually any meat, whether it be beef, chicken, or pork, or lamb, any meat roasted. So it go in the oven and it roasts. And that's along with a thing called Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding now is like, when I see me can compare it, it's a light version of dumpling. Light, hollow dumpling. Right? That's them Yorkshire pudding. And they will have cauliflower broccoli cheese with that. Cauliflower broccoli cheese is cauliflower and broccoli made in a cheese sauce, and it's baked in the oven. So you see, food meat in the oven, the cauliflower cheese in the oven, and they add the roast potatoes in the oven, right? And they will have, what else? Basically everything that they have for the Sunday roast, it's done in the oven. And they'll have vegetables, and the vegetables also, they'll put it in the oven and roast it. So it's like a roast dinner, everything roasted, you know. They have a thing called, this meat, honestly, I was taken aback, you know. I was taken aback by this meat. I remember I was at work, and my client was having this particular meat for dinner. Now, I was new, so I asked the question, what are you having for dinner? And the response was, we're having faggots today. Literally, I'm having faggots today. Huh? Excuse me? We're having faggots. What's that? You know, because Jamaican people, I don't know. Once we say faggots, you know what coming our head. You know? But I'm pretty sure that they couldn't be talking about that because they said they were eating it. I mean, no cannibalism. Hey, no! No! Why? So I had to ask. I said, what's that? And actually, faggots actually are a combination of meat in a ball. You know, like meatball? Yeah, but meatball make out of mince. Faggots is made out of a combination of meat. So more than one meat to get combined in a ball. Now you have large faggots and you have small faggots. So if you aim of eating faggots anytime soon, you have a choice whether you have it large or small. Some people like to have the large balls, while some people like to have the small balls. So my lovely people, those were just a little bit of my experience that I've had here in the West Country in the UK. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that everybody's keeping safe. In the meantime, between time, like, share, subscribe, comment. All right? Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Ride, walk, drive good. Okay? Bless upon yourself.